Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back. It's been a while, but we're back with Fast and Furious issue number 84 here today. And today we're going to be doing the left door locks assembly here today. So as you can see, we'll be fitting various components to the door lock. And this will be the locking mechanism that we use here. And we should have something looking like so. As I said, there are still gaps throughout this build, and my team are working to get this sorted out as soon as possible. But we will look at each issue and see whether we can do it and work around it. So we're going to do issue 84 here today. Now, these are the parts that we've got. So let's get that down there. As you can see, it's a lovely little door that we've got here today. Now, what I've got in here as well is, obviously, we've got a spring. We've also got ourselves, is it me or is this camera light? I feel like I'm going off the map. This is the locking mechanism. Then we've got a pack of AP screws, and we've got the actual, whoa, got a little clip thing here, which is 84E is your lock mount bracket, as you can see. And then, of course, we've got 84D being the lock itself. Okay, so in here as well is obviously the interior of the door frame, as you can see, really, really good. And what I've got is, I'm going to borrow my makeup brush from Australia, and this came from Australia. I bought it mainly for dusting off bits in the builds that, you know, could be dusty. So what I want to do, this has been on my shelf, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of dust around and just dust that off a bit, just because it's been storing. As you can see, there might be some residue down there, so just dust that off a bit. I don't do it with all parts, but bits that have been waiting on the shelf for so long. It's quite interesting. We've got like a latch there. I wonder if a bar will go along that. But yeah, so that's quite interesting to do. Okay, so we're going to put that over to one side. Whatever you do, guys, eagle-eye viewers, please keep your eye on that spring, because you know what I'm like with springs, they ping off. So yeah, keep your eye on that, and if I miss it, then just comment and we can do that. So first things first, as you can see, what's going to happen is we've got a thicker end, this part here, and then we've got a thinner part with this section being there. We're going to put the spring on the thinner part, sorry, the thicker part, or the thinner part. Oh, I've dropped it. I've dropped a lot. I've dropped it. See, I told you to keep a view. Oh no. Luckily, it's not gone further under the desk. If it did, it would have been a nightmare. So that's going to go onto there like so. As you can see, it's got some tension. We're then going to get ourselves the door lock mechanism, and this is where this little bar here, so once again that's going to go on that end. We're going to put the bigger end through this section here, so as you can see, it's going to go through there like so. So that's going to be, as you push it, it's supposed to tension it. And then we're going to bring in the inside of this little door housing section, and we're going to be basically putting it through that lock. So as you can see, it's a bit of cotton on there. This is going to basically feed, so that we've got this thin part. It's going to fit into a canal, into a canal. I think it will sit something like, let me just put that on again. It's going to sit something like in here, apparently. So yeah, apparently it's got to sit down there. Now I might need to get some tweezers, because we just need to yank the spring back a bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of tension on that. Yeah, we don't really, I think it's probably best. Trouble is, it's one of them tight fitments, so you've got to push that right to the back of here, and then obviously somehow put this part on as well. So yeah, not the best parts of the thing here, but there should be a little channel or something. So oh, fiddly bits, I don't like fiddly bits. So let's try again. But I basically See, spring don't want to go on, guys. Spring's going to go like that. And then that's going to go on the door handle. Like, no, that's going to go around that part. And then we've got to somehow push all this back. Oh, it's going to ping off. Oh. Why do I get all the fiddly bits? Like, why? I don't understand, like, surely we can keep this part. Mamma mia. Oh, I don't like these bits. Oh, come on, baby. Why does it have to be so complicated? Because I think that sits on a, there's a ridge, but because you've got, oh, I don't like it, guys. Can someone, can I send it to someone to do? I'm going to try a different one. I'm going to offer it like that and then scoop it. Oh, mamma mia. We could be here a while, guys, so feel free to grab a coffee. I'm going to offer it. Comes off. Try again, Mike. And Steve, if you don't mind, could you stop calling me Michael, because that's not my name. Oh man, why is this so difficult? Seriously. See, I don't edit my videos for the simple fact of bits like this. You know, if you have got a fiddly bit and it's causing you havoc, I want to show you the difficulties and the obstacles in this. I think it's just going to sit like that, you know. This spring seems far too big for that sort of fitment. Do you know what? I'm going to hold it there. And then what's going to happen is we're then going to put the lock mechanism, which is this section, and that's going to sit basically over the top of it to hold it all in. But is it going to stay there? That's the problem. So that's in the canal, but why is this stuck? Oh, that's sticking a bit. See, this is really a job for someone that's got little hands, and quite frankly, I don't have that. Oh, Lord and Bennett. It's really testing my patience now, because I'm a person that has a short fuse when something is annoying me. And yeah. So it's just going to fall off all the time. For God's sake. Should we just... Someone needs to get, you know, them counting things you press and count how many attempts. Count how many attempts it takes me to secure this thing into place, you know? Please, Lord, please. Help me now, please. Come on, come on, come on. Right, that's it. I'm just going to go with the flow here, guys. I'm just going to say that that's that. I mean, it's resting on this, so it's a little bit sticking, but oh well. And then we're going to put an AP screw in that. So we got that. I'm gonna try and I might shorten the video a bit because I need that magnetizer in this room. I'm not entirely sure. Look, it's just sticking. Why is it doing that? Here we go again. I think it's supposed to sit there though, because as you can see, there's like a little ledge that it sits on. So if it sticks, it sticks, you know. I mean, let's be honest, who's going to keep opening the door and closing it? Mine is going to be just a static model, so well, I might have to have a play with this because yeah, see, it's rock solid now. So I reckon this has got to be flipped. Something's not right with this somewhere. Door locks are not really my cup of tea. I wonder if that needs to go around that side and flip. Maybe it needs to go like that. Ah! Yeah, look, now it's got a little bit of, aha! Fantastic. But I've got to try and get that in without it springing off, so... Yeah. Oh, that looks better. Yes, Mike. Oh, brilliant. I was like, that is not right. And as the famous saying goes, this is why I make mistakes so that you guys don't have to. And most Partwork builders will tell you that. Oh, yes. Look, I fixed it. Yes. Oh, yes. I mean, these don't feel like they screw. It goes round and round and round and round, but it's definitely held on. I don't think the thread's rounded, but it doesn't bite it as much as I'd like it, but it holds it. It's not falling out. And after 4 hours and 30 minutes, I'm only joking, but you can see it's now ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Yeah, baby, look at that. Fantastic. So, yeah, sorry there was a little bit of pulling and twisting and turning and stuff like that, but we got there in the end. And yeah, so very, very happy with that. We've got one space, we've got one spare air, I can't speak today. We've got one spare AP screw. So, yeah, and then in here it's already for, obviously, the interior side of it. And as you can see, 1, 2, that's what you want. So obviously you want it to push in and then release. If it's going in and it's sticking there, it's because either the screws are too tight or there's a bit of tension somewhere where you've not put it round the right way. So as you can see, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. And obviously I suspect this side, there'll be like a little handle that pushes that in, because obviously that's going to be what's, when you shut the door, that's what happens. You pull it and then it locks it into the door, and then you turn the handle, releases it, and it opens, you see. But that's that. So hope you like that video. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. That has been issue number 84 of Build the Dodge Charger, brought to you by the folks over at Fan Home. We're working very hard around behind the scenes to bring this build up to scratch. and get all the gaps filled, and we're making good progress with Eddie Stobart in filling the gaps with that as well, and as well as the Doll's House that's now picking up again. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel, and as always, tap that notification bell and you can be notified as and when a video goes up on the channel. Until then, have a lovely day, take care, bye bye.